Kevin Jager knows a thing or two about tech. He is a cameraman and editor in New York who often shoots for CGTN. He says OnePlus phones have been one of the industry's best-kept secrets. He first became familiar with the Chinese brand in 2014 when he bought the OnePlus One.
Camera was great, battery life was great. It was a good phone. It was solidly built. For the price, I couldn't believe it.
The phones, which are roughly half the price of comparable iPhones and Samsung phones, are popular in China and other developing markets like India. But they only recently launched in the U.S., teaming up with cell phone provider T-Mobile for the 6T. Industry analyst Max Wolf says the phone has been well received.
They have a growing user base, and they're definitely moving off the shelves. The bigger question is whether they can become a brand or just a really good deal on a solid phone. And that's a TBD. We'll still sort of wait to see what happens there.
OnePlus phones are entering the U.S. market at a time of increased scrutiny of Chinese tech firms. U.S. citizens have been warned by intelligence agencies not to use phones by Huawei or ZTE. And both brands are no longer being sold on U.S. military bases over concerns about security.
OnePlus has faced no such resistance in the U.S. Wolf says that's because it is focused mainly on consumer phones. Huawei and ZTE are much bigger companies that sell networking equipment. But the company has had problems. This month, it admitted that its website got hacked in November. Roughly 40,000 of its customers' credit card data might have been compromised. It has also faced accusations of mining users' data without their consent. Jager says he isn't overly concerned about security, mainly because OnePlus's operating system is made by Google and the phone is distributed by T-Mobile.
All these big companies kind of back it, and I don't think they would get involved with a company that was doing something underhanded or that could leave you possibly at risk to security issues.
Karina, CGTN, New York.